Hey guys, Yulia here. So today's video is a follow-up on another video that I posted a couple of days ago, and it was about how to make Christmas ornaments with live plants inside. So after I posted that video and a couple of photographs on Facebook and Instagram, a lot of people were asking me questions on how to make these and how to take care of these plants, and I thought I will just address all these questions today. And also, I think this is a wonderful project to do over the holidays, either with your kids or maybe if you're looking for that special gift for someone who likes plants. This is an awesome project. So first, I just wanted to address the ornaments themselves. Now, these I bought at Michael's and they were really inexpensive. I bought two types, plastic and glass, and it's hard to tell which is which unless you touch them. They were really inexpensive. I think this was $1 and these were 50 cents each, which is, if you think about it, if you're making a gift for someone, this is a very budget conscious gift that is very special. Now, there was one question that kept repeating on social media and I was kind of surprised, but the question was whether the plants in these ornaments are real. And they are real, and I think the confusion was about how I got the plants inside the ornaments. And it's very simple. I just use chopsticks, and if you have been watching my channel, you know I love chopsticks. They're a very handy tool in all kind of projects. But if you think about these little Christmas ornaments, they are essentially terrariums. And you know, guys, I love terrariums. And if you watch any of my videos about a year ago, you know I made tons of terrariums. But when I went to the store and I saw these clear ornaments, I thought of them just like any other terrarium that I made. So obviously, yes, there is a challenge in putting the plants inside of these Christmas ornaments, but you just have to be careful, you know, use common sense, be gentle with placing whatever the elements you want in these Christmas ornaments. As for the plants themselves, I use plants that require high humidity. And right here, I do have Fittonia franki, which is one of my favorite terrarium plants. There's a polka dot plant right here with some red dots. And of course, air plants. Air plants are wonderful in terrariums and kind of enclosed terrariums like this. So you can just Google plants that need high humidity. Ferns, like mini ferns, also great. Any mosses. You cannot use succulents. First of all, you cannot get succulents through this opening right here. They will break easily. And succulents are just not good with this high humidity that is creating in this enclosure right here. Now, as for the care, people were asking me, how do you take care of these plants? And it's really quite easy. You don't. You just plant these, and a lot of the I don't know, guys, if you can see this, the lighting is like really bad. The plants in these terrariums, it's kind of creating an enclosed ecosystem. So once you plug it in with the top, you don't even have to water it for months. I've had a terrarium that I made a year ago. I watered it when I made it, and then I didn't have to water it for another 6 months. 6 months, guys. I literally just put it aside and I did not touch it until 6 months later. So the same thing with these enclosed terrariums, and this one has a lot of condensation. You can barely see the plants. So if this happens, that means there's a lot of moisture inside. If it happens once a day, just a little bit, it's normal. The water is going to roll right back into the soil and water the plants. So it's creating its own cycle. But if you see a lot of condensation that does not go away, you just open up the top and let it escape a little bit, because if you have a lot of moisture in here, that can create mold issues and just not healthy for the plants. So also this is a good example of what you can do after the holidays are over, and you take your Christmas ornaments off the tree. And one note, don't make these Christmas ornaments too heavy with soil or sand or rocks or plants, because you don't want them to weigh down your tree obviously a lot. It's kind of, you know, not safe. So once the holidays are over, this is the Christmassy part of the ornament, obviously. You could just take it off. And what I do, I just place it on some sort of a glass that is stable. And it makes like a nice, just a table terrarium. And it will make it all the way, the terrarium this size will make it all the way until next year. And you can use it again on your tree. These right here, the phytonias, the polka dot plants actually grow quite fast. So this little cutting that I have here will probably grow really fast and fill in the space. So you're probably going to have to take the plants out and plant them somewhere else. But air plants will last for a very long time because, you know, guys, they are slow growing. And I've had air plants that were this size and look exactly the same for years. So essentially, like Christmas ornaments like this can last for 3 years, possibly. So yeah, you can like make them like this and put them on your office desk. Take this thing out, and this is just a wonderful terrarium. And you just keep it like this until the next holiday season, and then you make it into the Christmas ornament again by putting this little thing back in here. I think this is it. It's really that simple. I think a lot of the things that we think about, we just try to complicate things, but a lot of the things that are great, they're the simplest things. So anyway, I hope I answered all of these questions. And if you have any more questions, just let me know, and I'll see you next time. Bye.